Welcome to Medieval Kingdom Wars. Now, we're currently still waiting for, I think it's update 11 to drop, and what I've been doing off camera, guys, is fighting various battles. The campaign at the moment, I don't think is really in a position to do a campaign series, not a blow-by-blow one, and so I thought what I'm going to do is just show you guys an example of a siege battle. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to defend Dover. So I've called the battle Dover Siege. We're going to be the defenders. We're going to have another ally. I mean, we could defend singly, but we'll have two defenders, two attackers. I'm player one, and it's Silverbeard, but for some reason the game always refers to you as player one. And of course, we're going to go here. We're going to town flag capture isn't particularly important when you're defending, guys, because what you're actually defending against is the time limit. I've set the time limit to 30 minutes simply because sieges can become a bit of a grind, and I want to keep this video short. I don't particularly want to be sat there saying, oh, you know, we'll wait for the time to count down, because when you're defending and even attacking, it's the timer that actually calls the end of the battle. We're going to keep the resources on medium. And the summer, I don't think like that, so let's go here, a new game. Yeah, defending in sieges can become a bit of a grind, guys, because once you've kind of cracked the core defense, you can tend to just keep the AI at bay. I think in multiplayer it could be a lot more interesting, because obviously if you're playing against a human player, they're going to use tactics which the AI will not use. There's certainly a certain amount of work that still needs to be done with the AI, but I'll talk about that as we actually fight the battle. Now, the first thing you need to do is get into here, and the first thing you need up and running is a barn, and that's what we need to do, is get our
Lord, what do you need?
Our serfs cutting wood,
chopping on those
ASAP.
trees.
And the other thing you also want to do is take advantage of the food, get a couple of serfs going, and the next thing you want is a stone camp and an iron camp.
Thou does not have sufficient resources.
Oh, bugger.
Born to work, my lord.
Got the barn building up, and while they're building that, you can come up and orientate. Now, the area we're going to be defending is up here. You can see here, and basically the defences consist of this wall here and an outer bastion. What I've found is that the outer bastion can be a little bit difficult to defend against. You can see here our attackers are here chopping wood, and this is going to be my defence line. And what I'm going to do here is build an archery ground here. We've got the wood for it. First thing you need to build is an archery, because your defenders will be archers, and shut the gates, the inner gates. Yeah, archers are the key to defence in sieging.
Let me wash me hands first. Swing those axes, fellas.
And what I want you guys to do, I'm just putting you on task to livestock.
Meat coming soon.
And while you've got food, if you don't seem to train pigs and cattle before your food runs out, you seem to kind of run into a bit of an impasse. Then you've got to get your serfs out scavenging for berries and that, and then that kind of cripples your economy. And what we got, you just want to check that what we've got here. Got that here, and next thing you want to do is an iron camp. Iron isn't quite so important on a siege because it's really related to your other troops, and I think what we're going to do now, because the window for defending is closing relatively quickly, and the other building that I want to build here, and what I found is the best building to build, you've got barracks, but in many ways the best building to build here is the hospital, so that you actually get Templars and Hospitaller Knights, because these guys are actually a lot more effective. in the skirmish than swordsman and maceman. Right. And what you want to do is kind of set the flag here and concentrate on longbowmen in sieges, not archers. Crossbowmen can come later. Actually, we can probably get a crossbow unit as well. Just one crossbow unit. Your AI code defender can be a bit of a pain in the neck, guys, because they keep opening the gate. Right. And the next thing I want is another stone camp. If I can get one. You don't have the wood yet. So, okay. You really need the stone piling in so that you can actually defend.
Longbows, be alert.
Been finished, my
And
lord.
what you want is the longbows. Longbows have got the range. Your crossbows
Crossbows with steady arms, my lord.
are pretty good for defending. I mean, it'd be nice if you could click on these and actually see the range. It can be a bit misleading here, guys. Okay, got there, so let's get back and get our second stone camp up and running. And that is really what all you need to do with the economy now, guys. And now we can focus on the front here. Now it's only a matter of time before our friends, the attackers, will come in. And what you really need now is to start thinking about the defences here. I don't think this is going to let us build, but what you really need to do is get this gate built up. Right. It can be a bit tricky.
The structure is ready, my lord.
Yeah. Longbowman. Yeah, we'll get another longbowman in. So what you want to do is build the longbowman up. And sometimes this doesn't kick in, but when, from a defense point of view, what you're looking at is getting this gate built up as quickly as possible so that you can get archers above the gate, which means they can fire down this area here. I know some of you guys will say you're gaming the AI but not defending this bastion, but this is a natural kill zone because the AI doesn't seem to be smart enough to kind of attack these walls with artillery.
Keen eyes, gleaming gears.
Okay. Okay. Get a longbowman in. Not enough stone yet. There's 1225 per segment. I think the 1200 is how much we got to get, but when you click this, it doesn't actually tell you that you don't have enough. I think when you can.
My lord, what do you need?
Guys here, these guys are chopping wood. Wood is the key. I mean, could train another serf unit. Okay. Here we got
Longbows, be alert.
see the AIs open the gates again. It's almost like you close them and come, but it's okay, guys.
Born to work, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, what do you need?
And what I want to do is get these guys past
Carving
the
out
stone
some
lines.
stone here.
They don't seem to move, but I don't know if that actually helps. Guys, right. So we got enough troops here. Well, we could train some hospitallers. You can see here, these are 250 food, 150 stone, but what I presume that's stone or iron, but really what I want to do is actually, so now this is actually being built.
Some of thy workers are doing nothing, my lord.
Yep. Okay, on the obviously they don't want to do it. Maybe this task into stone doesn't work. Right, we've now got this up here. What I want is my crossbows up here. And the first thing you want to do is build the hoarding up here. If you can protect your troops, and what we're going to do now is get that built. Obviously, it looks like the AI's actually built this for us. Okay, I'm not going to complain. But by getting the hoarding built here and getting the crossbowmen up here, that gives them a bit of extra defense.
Crossbows, get ready.
What you can also get here is some oil. And what we want to do is build this bastion up on this side, guys. Actually, what we could probably do is send some.
You would be yours.
Let's get these guys.
Longbows, get it done.
Maybe we can get some longbows up
Men
here.
of you marching. Longbows, string 'em.
Once more under the breach.
Okay, the attack started. And what I found is if you
Eagerly
drop
now, lads.
some of these,
You would be yours.
hey,
Eagerly now, lads.
what you need is get a couple of units of archers here.
Longbows, be alert.
They can really launch in to the attack here. These guys
Longbows, string 'em.
get out of the. Obviously, it's left a gap here.
Longbows,
Okay, let's
be alert.
build some more longbows. Now, when you defend, you can see here you can get an army of 30. I think that seems to be the maximum. Right. Once this is finished, we should be able to get the bast. Right.
You would be
What we
yours.
should be able to do is get our archers up here,
Strong you bent to your service.
and we get some crossbows as well. And I think we can now train some hospitallers. I should get 2 units of hospitallers, and we'll put them there. Now, archers in this game are incredibly OP, and I mean they are absolutely totally OP. You can see here we've got a group of archers here defending against effectively swordsmen, and they're just hacking people down. Yeah, these guys should be hacking through archers in melee, but we're just killing them left, right, and centre. And you can see here, and that my
Longbows, be alert.
longbows here, longbows there, and what we can do now.
Crossbows
Now
with
we've got
steady
this
arms,
built
my lord.
is that we've got the wood. You can build a trebuchet here, and hopefully we can build a catapult here. But as I say, the AI never seems to attack with artillery. All they seem to build is battering rams and siege towers. Oops, I've opened the chat up. So
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord.
yeah,
Thy gleaming
we'll
swords
be okay,
stand
guys.
upon them.
See here, these crossbow units.
Our steady arms
My lord,
standing by.
defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Under above this wall here, with this protection, seems to really well protect them very well. So you close the gate, and then it actually. Oh well, looks like they managed to hack through my archers here, but not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever.
You
I
would
think
be
we'll bring
yours.
another.
Eagerly now, lads. Longbows, get it done. See the old catapult now will Our you would be
Wait.
yours.
You lot can get up there.
One mighty machine here.
With utter loyalty.
In here. We can send our hospitallers out and take an action. Yeah, there goes the old battering ram. So if you can keep whacking out the archers here, guys. See, these guys are now firing from here. And if you whack out a couple more. It'd be nice if you could see the range. But you can see here we've got a really, really effective killing around here.
We are attacked. Trumpet sound to force away.
I think what we can do is
Longbows, string them.
here comes the AI again. I think what we'll do is we'll drop another group of hospitals. That's what I was saying, guys, is let's create some Templar Knights. They can come here as well.
Longbows, be alert.
We can get some archers up in that tower.
Strong you
Quite
went to your
difficult
service.
to get these guys up into towers. You've got these towers, but you don't seem to be able to use them very effectively. You can see here, they've actually brought ladders for once. Okay. I think what I'm going to do actually is got some archers here.
Longbows, be alert.
Let's get you
Eagerly now,
into this
lad.
bastion here. Maybe we'll get some crossfire on them. What we got here?
Longbows, be alert.
See the my ally is pushing out against them.
Our you would be yours.
The enemy has attacked. They will not die well.
You can see here that oh no, they've actually engaged. Quite often they won't engage, but the battering ram seems to be able to pass right through them. And what I like to do is I can get my archers out like that, and they just stand here. They would literally pour lots and lots of fire down on this wall here. These guys hit.
Our you would be yours.
Oh, they out.
Release them arrows.
No. Again, this is one of the reasons because you can't see the range.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord.
Longbows,
Thy sword
get it
was
done.
out upon them.
It can be quite difficult sometimes to actually
Men
see.
of you marching.
They get destroyed by Onager. Okay, my trebuchet. Okay, we'll build another one. Actually, what I can do is build two. Oh, looks like they've destroyed some of my gate. Longbowman. As I say, archers are very, very OP. I know I keep saying it, guys, but they are. Actually, what I could do is get. Yep, they've destroyed
My
my.
lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Got a catapult here.
Crossbows, get ready.
See these guys. We've taken a lot of attack, but oh, looks like the AI is actually on the offensive. It's the first time I've ever seen them do that. Or this is the enemy just retreating. Sometimes it can be difficult to tell who's who actually.
Strong you bent to your service.
Yeah.
Longbows, be alert.
Wait,
Longbows, be alert.
get up on this wall.
An improvement on one of thy walls
Longbows,
is complete.
get it done.
Eagerly now, lads.
Now I've got the 2 trebuchets operating here. They can be really, really devastating against the enemy. I'm not sure where. Again, I can't tell whether these are my AI troops or not. They seem to be waging war. Okay, let's just go. Just watch these guys. It's kind of buffy colour. Okay, let's go and join the battle. We've got 11 minutes to go, so I think what we can do is my hospital knights. Okay, let's get out and join the battle.
Our lives are pledged. Hospitalers march.
And got my troops here, aren't they?
With utter loyalty.
Longbows, string them.
Longbows. Get up on the.
Longbows, get it done.
Guys can come in. Actually, why can't my longbowmen?
Men of you marching.
Okay,
With utter loyalty.
let's go on the offensive. I mean, the problem is once you start attacking, these archers will get really, really in very, very quickly. And there is quite a big, substantial friendly fire element to this game. So let's,
Our lives
okay, hospitalers, let's get in on the battle. Follow the example of our ally. I mean, we're probably going to lose these guys. There's a lot of archers flying around. And again, the units don't seem to be particularly that balanced. Yeah. Let's get back here. And recruit a couple more. You can see we've got loads of food. You can see once you've got the economy up and running, it's fine.
With utter loyalty.
Show them no mercy.
Okay. Of course, they've got the archers back here, which are going to absolutely kill my hospitaller. Let's get them.
For the glory of our order.
Again, just see if I can use this as an example,
Show
guys.
them no mercy.
If you actually watch these guys come in, kind of walk in, but these guys keep firing. They don't seem to revert to melee.
Show them no mercy.
And you can see here, because the archers are so OP, you've got these hospitalers were completely destroyed by what effectively one archer unit here.
Born to work, my lord.
Destroyed a complete, or 2 hospitaller units. And I think that's one of the problems with the game, guys, is, I mean, my argument is that if you get melee troops engaged with archers, the melee troops should really have the advantage, because archers should be quite weak. Because I think if you click here,
Longbows, be alert.
these stats, you can see they got 370 and it says like 20%. I presume that's melee underneath, and it's almost like the archers retain their kind of strength
Longbows, be
even
alert.
even when the actual,
Eagerly now, lads.
yeah, which I think is a little bit unbalanced.
The enemy
Longbows,
has attacked.
be alert.
Okay.
Marry, they will not die well in this.
It is.
Eagerly now, lads.
Don't know if they will let me give these guys a bit of protection up here.
Our you would be yours. Eagerly now, lads.
And of course, should be able to shut the gate. Oh no, we've Oops, I've opened it. Bit of a cock up there, guys. Oh, we've got the edge now. We've pushed back against the bastion. Bring the Spittlers here. Of course, what we can do is build church, build an archery range here, which means we will effectively be able to defend against these guys. And we can afford some more archers up here. We've got archers doing nothing over here.
Longbows, string them.
Longbows. Again, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky.
Templars, stand ready.
These are Templars.
Make peace, gentlemen.
Okay. Don't think we can build. I don't think. Well, no. Oh, we could build ballistas there. These are like ballistas there. Kind of powerful wall archers. Oh, here comes the siege towers. Go down. Okay. These my well-mounted trebuchets.
One mighty machine here. One mighty machine here.
Oh, they've already destroyed my ballista. Okay. Hey, attack,
Show
attack.
them no mercy.
Up on the walls here.
At once, my liege.
Valkyries going down.
You would be yours.
There. Fight. Gonna fight. We're gonna win it, as you can see, guys. We've got 3 minutes left. But this is what sieges are about. And you can see what I was saying, guys, that a long siege against the AI can get a little bit tedious. The initial assault is quite fun. And of course they're coming up the ladders here now. But my Templars should be able to deal with them. Again, it's the archers that make the difference. You can see the archers are quite literally killing. But again, we could.
Release them arrows.
For some reason, I think those are my Templars.
Templars, stand ready.
Yeah, my Templars are actually. They're actually going down the walls. Anyway, guys. Yeah, we've got 2 minutes to go. Getting a bit of lag from the arrows. I mean, we could send some,
With utter
send some
loyalty.
more hospitallers against them. Again, the pattern rams can be a little bit single-minded, but they're not going to break through. I say the trebuchets, I think, are a little bit underpowered when they're attack here, because they've been pounding this belfry for a certain amount of time and they're not actually making that much progress. I think in some ways the catapults are probably having more effect than the... Okay, here comes the battering ram again. crossbows just to round this off, guys. Let's have one more. Yeah, as you say here, guys, the AI always seems to concentrate on towers. This tower's virtually dead now. We'll just watch, there it goes. Look at the dead bodies hanging in the sky there. I mean, it's fun to fight these siege battles, guys, but I wouldn't say that they're massive change. I mean, I haven't fought Paris, and it'd be really, really fun to see more maps like this. I mean, obviously, at the moment we've only got Paris, Orleans, and Dover. And what happens is, if you fight the campaign map and you fight in a major town, the maps seem to be recycled. But no complaints in that matter there, because these maps are very, very good. And they've got a lot of nice detail in it. Sorry, it's chunkering a bit, guys. That's the frame rate's dropping. And you can see you've got troops standing here.
Crossbows with steady arms, my lord.
But just to reiterate, guys, the strategy is get your economy up and running. Oh boy, God, this is really, really chunkering now. As I say, get your economy up and running, get plenty of food flowing, get the food and wood and stone going. Iron's not quite so important. Then once you've got your economy up and running with a few serfs, you can then concentrate very, very much on the building up your defences here. Obviously you want your main recruitment buildings as close as possible. You don't need a siege craft building. Say a player's one, that's me. Yes, you don't really need siege works. All you need really is hospitallers and archers. The downside, if you build the normal barracks for swordsmen and macemen, they consume wood. Hospitallers don't. So that's a good balance when you're defending. Obviously when you're attacking it's a different ball game. Anyway guys, that is the defence of Dover. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, when the next update comes out, I will certainly do a video on the update and present the changes. But this is just a quick filler on defending in a siege. And on that note, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.